Make memes great again. Baby dolls, I am giving you the highest value content in crypto. This chart I'm about to show you will settle every debate in crypto. It will stop every soy boy bear denier in their tracks. It's not even a crypto chart. You want to see it? Make memes great again. I'm going to show you the chart right now. It is the utility index divided by tech stocks. You go, whoa, that's a mouthful. Well, that's what she said. It's a family-friendly show. The utility index divided by tech stocks. Friends, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. What do you need more in your life? Do you need your Apple iPhone? Or do you need water? If I locked you up in a jail cell and I didn't open the door for 3 years, right? And you could only choose between an iPhone and water. Let's throw bread in there. Obviously, you're going to choose the food. You're going to choose the water and the food. Okay, we can just agree on that. Sweet. All right. Well, that's not what the chart is saying. What this chart is saying is that you actually need the iPhone more. Boy, oh boy. This is literally, friends, one of the most... This is the chart everybody in crypto should be talking about, but they don't talk about it because they don't know. So every secret you need to unlock in crypto, as I explained, it's from that chart. What I'm going to do now is play for you some pump music because it's the secret, friends. It's why we're going to pump, okay? And everybody who denies what I'm about to say, they can suck on this lollipop. All right, utility index. What's in the utility index? It's DeFi. It's things you need. All right, we're going to dive deeper into that. That's what it is. That's what utility is. It's, oh, I need to hold this token for the gas. I need to hold this token because I need it to access something else. I need it for that. A use case. You're in for a rude awakening, my friend. The utility index, as you come to know, it has things that you cannot live without. Energy, power, water companies. Literally, these companies, they are foundations of every city. Water, electrical, all that energy, gas, my gosh. All these things, friends. How the hell do we get this chart? Why is, remember, utility is on the top. So if this chart is going down, why the hell is utility bleeding to stocks, right? And you can invert that, which I'll kindly do for you. So I'll show you the chart here. You can invert it, friends, and just type in NDX. You can type in NDX divided by UTY. Okay, and now you have this chart. You're like, what the hell is going on? Let's make it a 2E chart. Excuse me. How are tech stocks that don't even make proper profit? That's right. They don't make proper profits. How on earth are they freaking going up against the things we need? And not just over like a 2-year period. Friends, this is 1998. You see that? This was the tech bubble burst. But look at this, man, 2008. You got the GFC. You have zombie virus. Oh my gosh. You had the high interest rates. Oh boy. You know, Uncle Peter Schiff, he sometimes watches my channel. Uncle Peter Schiff. You know Uncle Petey. I was watching a podcast in 2022 when the rate hikes was happening, and he was very bullish on utility stuff because he says, well, everything else is a Ponzi, and they don't sell stuff you need. They sell stuff you want. But, you know, if the rates are so high, they're going to crack the economy. Look what ended up happening. Boop. And then we just went up. Okay, we went up. So there's more to uncover here. This is one of the most mind-blowing things, because if I showed you that chart, you would never believe it. Like if I sat down and asked you, okay, what do you think people are going to buy more? Stuff they need or stuff they want? Stuff they want, okay? Once your needs are done, you don't buy any more of it. It's like eating food. You've eaten food for the day. Okay, we're done. That's it. You hit like a capacity. So 30 years, by the way, isn't that wild? So applying it to crypto. Now you can think of tech stocks as imaginary, fugazi, monopoly money. You can think of them like that. Another word in crypto, meme coins, cults, religions. You can think of them like that. But really, they're networks. Okay? You know, Google's a network, friends. Amazon's a network. They're all networks. And the more you look at it like that, you actually see that's why they have to be charted on log chart. With Amazon, does it tick the hockey stick to the moon? They are like that. Okay? So all of these things, even looking at the crypto world, the crypto world, memes, cults, religions, what do? They focus on creating demand in the real world by using a megaphone of speech. That's what they try to do. Bitcoin, same thing. Now you might say, hey, are you sure Bitcoin was like that? Yeah, I'm sure. They said, F you government, F you, buy Bitcoin, you are taking a stance against the government. They did say that. Fix the money, fix the world. They said that. We're going to flip the US dollar. They said that. They said a lot of things. What do you think they're doing? They're making the cult stronger. Now it's so big, it's a religion. Now you have Michael Saylor, Max Kaiser. He's always been there. Michael Saylor coming out, speaking the good gospel of the word, teaching everybody about the Bitcoin strategy, which is just like simply borrow fiat at 8%, and buy Bitcoin, hold for 5 years because it just can't go down, right? That's what's happening. Okay, taking a speculative short against the US dollar. So that is the tech stuff, right? Tech, memes, cults, religions, these. They don't have exogenous fiat money coming in as like a big representative of the asset or the security. They don't have that. It's just people decide to hold it. Now, you might say, what about Ethereum? What about Ethereum? Ethereum, most of its value is just because people believe in it. Ethereum has a small component of the gas. It's not all of its value is, oh, I hold it because I need it for the gas. It's, you know, it's the same thing with gold. Everyone's minds blow in crypto when I tell them. Sometimes people even, like, they get really angry and they try to argue with me back on Twitter. Not you guys, but like just random people in other threads. 85% of gold is speculative value, okay? If you were to only use gold for its industrial use case, it's only 10% of its price. So it's not like $2,600 an ounce or whatever it is. It's only about $300 an ounce. Yes. When you learn that, you're like, no, it can't be. It can't be. Uncle Peter Schiff. No, what the hell? He's been yelling about gold for all these years. I know. But when you figure it out, what they're talking about, they really think society is going to crumble, and that $300 is going to feel like $3 million because you're the only person who's going to have gold, and everything else is going to be wiped out to zero. So, you know, friends, a lot of the stock market guys, they know the gold argument. They're not stupid. You know, I've spoken to all of them. They understand it. They go, okay, you believe gold. You believe this is going to happen and everything's going to collapse and no one's ever going to work together and all these things are going to happen. Okay, man. It's just like it's such a wild, outlandish bet to take. You've just been wrong over and over again. Yeah, one of the days it will collapse. Okay, sweet. They know the argument. They just don't buy the idea that if society starts going this way, everybody's just going to venture off into their own things and there'll be no solution. That's what they do. Then when you start to hear that, you're like, oh, so you basically got to be turbo long. I don't want to jinx it, but so you get the point. Because you often hear, friends, people who think like this, they assume that stock market people who are just long are like retardios. They think, oh, you don't know anything. The Ponzi, the money printing. They go, dude, we know it, man. We know it. They find a way to patch it up every single time. The thing's going to go on much longer than you expect. Now, remember we spoke about, that's the tech sector is like, you know, memes, cults, religions, all these, right? What about the utility sector? Well, it's very obvious, right? You would have DeFi coins, VC coins, utility coins. Remember, most VC coins, friends, most, not all, there are some like of the poopy meme coins that they make, but most VC coins, they're utility by nature in almost every case because they have to raise money from like investors with money and they have to convince them that there's a path to profitability. So they're always making the token with like an inherent underlying assumption that people are going to come and buy the product. We're going to grow at this rate. You're going to be making $100 million revenue a year in the next 5 years. How many times has it happened? 0. Literally 0. You only have a few unicorns. You got a Bitfinex, which you can't even long tether for because it's obviously tether doesn't have a security or a crypto. You've got Binance. That's pretty much it. You got like 950 dead bodies at least, and then you have like 2 winners. So congratulations, right? You're starting to see the picture, right? You're starting to see, friends. Now you got to see why this chart, like this chart going up, it says a lot. So in a nutshell, it turns out you can create exponentially more demand if you focus on creating a network, which is another word for like, building friendships, making a community, making a cult. So whatever people have in terms of how much they need to consume because they need it, you can tap in and get them to spend more. Many examples out there. Ferraris. You're paying a premium to look and feel rich in the club. You buy a Ferrari, you got a ticket into the I have made it in life club, haven't you? That's right. And what do people will say, no, I just like it because of the engine. Vroom, vroom, the car goes fast. Shut up, bro. Sit down. You're not fooling anybody. You know it's true. The example I always use, friends, Louis Vuitton bags for a girl. At restaurants, they have separate chairs for their bags. I'm sure you've seen it. Lots of girls do this. And I don't blame them. They might have paid like $4,000 for their bag. They don't want to put on some sticky stuff. Just think about that. Why do you need that bag? To feel sexy. To feel luxurious. To feel something. Feel something. I wonder if crypto has a mantra that's similar to that. Maybe my friend Somi, also known as your friend Somi, also known as me, maybe we thought about this at ground zero making this. Maybe it's called believe in something. I wonder. Sound familiar? So this is why meme coins, friends, they're going to blow away the returns of VC coins. People feel something and they believe in something. The energy of a community of people who have each other's backs. You got the amazing Pikachu friendship out here. I play for you some nice Pikachu music, friends. We're on a journey. There's a bigger calling. You can't get this from a VC coin, man. You can't. Just like, okay, so when everyone laughs, everyone's laugh. I can imagine. Everyone's like, ha, 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 ha. Ha, I know they're going to laugh like that. And I will tell these VC cucks in their like 4-panel YouTube video stuff, I'll tell them, if I give you a glass of water and I even make it a bit cooler than room temperature, you aren't going to feel like a king, are you? No, you're not. If I say to you, the electricity in your home is running, you don't feel like a king. No, you don't. However, if I put a Ferrari in your garage, you see where I'm going, friends? If I put a Rolex watch in your hand, as a man, you see? Complete difference. If imagine I gave you 450,000 gigaliters of water. I've just dropped it in a big tank in your backyard. You're like, wow, I've got so much water in the world. You're not going to care. You're not going to care. You see? Because it's water. It's commoditized. So what you actually find out is all the things we need, friends, they're so essential that there's an oversupply of them. There is. And we don't feel anything for them. Because the prices of them, they're so low, they never go expensive, that no one ever spends time and effort to like create demand in the minds of consumers when something's like a commodity. Why? It's because they don't want to do the hard work for everyone else. It's financial incentives. It's capitalism. So for example, let's say water. Let's take water. Perfect example. I'm not going to make 400 videos telling you how sexy and amazing water is, because you can go access the supply of water from your house tap and your fridge. But what about the world when you have scarce demand, scarce supply? In this world now, people want to redirect everyone's economic energy to like one ticket, one area, one concentration. Hey, buy this Louis Vuitton bag. That's what Louis Vuitton brand does. Yes? Does it sound familiar with everything in crypto? Buy this token. Join this community. You see? You can't get this anywhere else. So what everyone in crypto is trying to do is they're trying to differentiate themselves from every community. That's why, and they do, right? Look at Hex. You have long-term staking. Look at Pulse Chain Religion, okay? Obviously, same thing, umbrella term. You see that? That's completely different to joining like Stellar. Stellar is vegan XRP. You see, completely different. There are 2 conferences per year hosted by Matty Allen. You have 72 streamers, docs faces. You see? There's no Stellar tattoos. There's Hex tattoos. And I'm communicating that to you because I know, oh, wow, these things have a higher rate of adopting more people. You see that? So that's why, friends, I repeat my statement. Meme coins will blow away the returns of VC coins. And you see that from this chart. This is, if you could chart an index of memes and like VC DeFi coins, it would go like this is what the DeFi coins are just they're going to bleed to these memes over time. And obviously the inverse of that is this jargon. So memes are just going to continue to go up. And by the way, they have. As you got to see at the beginning of this year, memes had done 14x. And then everything else did 3.5x, 2.5x, 2x. So it's not even in the same league. Now, here's the thing. If we're so bleeding edge and in crypto and everyone's meant to be cool and hold hands, kumbaya, why do memes, why are they the ones that get everything up? Why can't someone in a community with a DeFi utility thing, why can't they generate a community, make a cult? Because now you have a use case plus that. Why can't they do that? Well, maybe we're just a cycle too early. That's one possible solution. But maybe the answer lies with incentives. Because all these technology utility things, friends, we love the tech. Tech's amazing. For the right price, though. And that's a big statement there. We'll buy your tech coin at 30 million market cap. I'm not buying it at 1.8 billion day one, dude. Go truck yourself. Go truck yourself. Open the truck door, get in, slam the horn, and truck yourself. That's pretty much, when you see meme coins and religions and cults moving up, Pulse Chain, friends, there's no VCs. Richard Hart let everybody get in with no expectations. You see that? No VCs, none of this secret garbage. So why is everyone responding to having a product market fit to that? You can see now, okay? Because they've tried the other way. It's not moving. The prices are too high. There's no demand there. There's no demand. You feel nothing when there's a community of 80 people in a Telegram and all of them have Binance exchange listings and whatever the hell is they're doing with their brokers, and the coin's like 3.8 billion. And okay, you buy with all your friends and family, sweet. They send another 48 million to Binance and they just dump OTC. That's what they're doing. They're just cashing out. They're not going to be around next bear market. No way. Hex survived minus 99%. See, so this is pretty much what's going on in a nutshell, friends. And I'm obviously made it very clear here. Incentive token is the greenest logo meme coin. 100 million to 10 billion market cap. That'd be funny. Wink, wink. Might do 100x. Hex is a crypto cult. Pulse is a neo-religion, as you have them here. So I think this is the chart, friends. This is what's happening over time. Now, if you were to ask me, how does this all resolve itself? Does this mean everything just collapses at the end? No. No, it doesn't. I've got an entrepreneurial mind, friends. I know how this works. I can see it now. First, you get the people. Then when you have the people, and they all have money, people will create products for them to spend in their own economies. Maybe even their own bank accounts. They will. Think of it like Hex merchandise. Someone has a website, they've got some merchandise. Here, I've got the cute pulse chain necklace. And a necklace, friends, is a lace that goes around the neck area and his PulseX logo. You see that? So this person made a business because he sees groups of people, he sells them products. He makes a product for them. What happens if a entrepreneurial guy feels that there's a gap in demand for a service that meme coin communities need? I'll just give you an example, friends. Deck Screener. Look at Deck Screener and Morales. Shout out to Ivan on Tech. You see that? They're like, hey, all these meme coin communities, they need a shovel. I'm going to sell them the shovel. I'm going to give them a listing and they'll be able to like pay for a listing and get their name out. So basically, friends, in a world where there's all these meme coins and everyone's yelling with the megaphone, if you are making products to help them with the megaphone, you will be rewarded because they will bid your product up until the point that where they stop getting positive returns out of it. As long as they keep getting positive returns, they'll keep doing it. They will. Like, for example, imagine it only costs $1 to get a video promoted on YouTube to 1 million people. Imagine it only costed $1. You would do it all day. And people would pay up until the amount to where they stop getting a benefit of return. So that's why these paid KOLs and stuff, they'll take like a $2,500 payment at the top of the pool. Why? Because that $2,500 payment might bring in like $50,000 into a token for them to dump. But that's like very mercenary style. What about this Hex merchandise guy? You see that? This is awesome. Is selling a product people can buy within the system to show their support. You're selling jerseys to the team. Now, it's going to transplant into something bigger later on. We don't know what that is. The communities and the industry is going to evolve. But I hope you can see it's on the right path now. We're on the right path. So suddenly, Pulse Chain, the GDP of it can be computed. Because you might say, okay, there's an amount of people in here and they do these things, right, that are paying for the ecosystem. There's a price to earnings, right? But you might say, okay, where's the revenue? Where's the revenue? We'll figure that out later. The revenue. There'll be products and services and stuff catered for them. And remember, there doesn't have to be a revenue if you're holding something scarce. What's Bitcoin's revenue? Friends, Bitcoin's been gone for like 15 years. It ain't got revenue for shit. It's got nothing. It's got believers. That's what it has. See that? Because we live in a world in crypto where the money's scarce. In the other world, remember the government has workers, people get paid, and they're splashing up currency units everywhere. There's borrowing and lending and all these other things out here, and people are allocating units differently. But if we live in a hard money world, do we go out and like buy all these companies to get some yield and stuff? Do we go do that as much? That's something to think about. That's actually what we're living in crypto right now. But you get to see the future of these things and how they're playing out. That's why I wanted to ask you, hey, does everything implode at the end? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. The market sees a group of people, it has to make products for them. But no one sees it yet. We see it, make memes great again. What do they see? They just see a group of people who are only meant to be there for the price go up. When the price goes down, they all leave. Okay, yeah. 99% of the time they do. There are special memes, cults, religions that stick around. They're the ones worth investigating. You want to know what else is worth investigating? Our friendship. I give it a 10 out of 10. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, all. Don't forget he loves you. Catch you in the next one.